Where the angels look different on this side of the city. Yeah, views get in their way, but how could you blame them really, right? Skinny black boy riding all through the valley. How could I let you go? And I can't like in the mix.
Yeah, what up, fam? I'm just here, man, chilling in my parents' spot on a lazy Sunday afternoon. Just dropped by for dinner and all that. Writer strike still going on, still popping. Since my last video, I decided I'm gonna start like reading back into the trades just a little bit and see what's popping. So I saw this whole thing. The DGA signed a tentative agreement with the studios some weeks back, and then apparently this past weekend, they like the end of this past week, they came to an agreement. And I think it's cool for the directors, that they got a deal, but I'm also wondering what it means for labor, because somebody that I listen to and follow a lot, who was a member of both guilds back in the day, both DGA and WGA, he was saying like back in the day, he felt like the directors undercut the writers. And I'm wondering if that's kind of the case here again, because I'm wondering if that's what solidarity looks like. Because if the writers are fighting for something and the AMPTP seems like they don't want to budge, they don't want to negotiate, but then on the flip side, the DGA is going to make a deal. I'm not saying this is right or wrong, but I'm wondering if that's what solidarity looks like, because this whole entertainment industry, it's really set up to pit like groups against groups, individuals against individuals. That's how I see it from my standpoint. But anyway, I'm looking at the deal the DGA agreed to, and I'm seeing the result is like a 76 increase in foreign residuals for the largest platforms, so that residuals for a 1-hour episode will now be roughly $90,000 for the first 3 exhibition years. And I get it, the directors want their money, but what about the writers? What about a guy like me, a below the line guy, as I describe myself, a worker bee, because when I'm working on a project, I'm putting my mind, body, soul, and heart, and pretty much everything I got in it, So I'm reading this, right? So a director will get like $90K with residuals for a single hour of a show over 3 years. That seems like a pretty substantial gain to me, I'm wondering, and I've been wondering this whole time with all these contracts for the above the line people, what is that going to mean for the art department? What is that going to mean for the construction worker? What is that going to mean for the grip? What is that going to mean for electrics, What is that going to mean for set deck? What is that going to mean for construction? For locations? Because again, a pie, if a round pie is 100%, how much can you divvy up this pie without taking away from another group? 30K per year for an hour episode just in residuals. Man, that's cool, God bless him. But again, man, I'm just kind of wondering, like, What's it all gonna mean? The DJ's board, whose members include they had unanimously recommended ratification. You know, I mean, cool. They're recommending ratification. I mean, I don't see any of these people or think any of these people are gonna have a problem paying the bills if there's no quote unquote return to work in the next 2, 3, 6 months, a year. Like, none of these people are gonna be hurting. Wow, global streaming. The result is a 76% increase in foreign residuals. Wow. I see they do have a clause about artificial intelligence. They said artificial intelligence, groundbreaking agreement confirming that AI is not a person and that generative AI cannot replace the duties performed by members. So good. The directors are saying, you know, an AI can't perform the duties of a director. So, you know, let's see if the writers are going to get the same courtesy. You know, whenever production starts up again, let me see if art department's going to get the same courtesy. You know what I mean? Like, art department is already looked at as like the redheaded stepchild of production. So let's see, you know, if it's going to be written in our next contract. So until next time, you know, I'm gonna keep looking and listening. Like I said, I had taken a break from just reading this shit because it's just like, I don't want to say it's depressing, but you know, at some point it became like spinning my wheels trying to keep up with this shit. So let's see what happens, you know. Until next time, views from below the line, you know, I'll see what's popping, man. All right, peace.